You know, you said something in the last video that's quite interesting, and it kind of spawned this out of the box question. Do you think that most people have to hit that rock bottom, if you will, before they change? And on top of that, what would you suggest to them or share with them right now? Like, let's say they're on the downward spiral and they want to make a change, but it's kind of it's that paradigm we live in, right? It's that comfort zone and they're afraid to get out of it. What would you share with them to help them maybe not hit rock bottom before they actually make a change?
Well, everybody's rock bottom is kind of different. So for where I was, there's a lot of people that did become homeless and hospitalized and in jail that was their rock bottom. So it's a very personalized thing. Some people just not liking their job is rock bottom and they're going to change. So I guess it depends sort of on your pain threshold. I was reading something this morning, and it was about, I don't know if it's called Auschwitz syndrome or something, but when we went into Germany and found the concentration camps, the soldiers, obviously were releasing the prisoners of those camps who went through hell. Some of them were so used to that. That was the reality. They didn't want to leave the prison camps. They were starving. They were bone thin, on the verge of death, but that was the reality. And they just didn't, they were just used to that. And that's, I'm sure, simplifying that particular situation, but that's what can happen in life. And if I had kept working that job, I would have continued drinking, working a job I hated, paying a mortgage I couldn't afford, and I wouldn't have changed. So I needed something, even though it was a total reversal of my life, I needed that to make the change. So, people have to become, I think people need to become uncomfortable with where they're at. And that's what it was for me. I became so uncomfortable with where I was at, sleeping in my car. That obviously I wasn't doing very well in life, being 37 years old. That's not necessarily the American dream. And the bad thing about it, sleeping in my car was better than where I was with the house and all those things that people talk so much about. So if someone wants to avoid that, in my opinion, people need to go full bore in the direction they're going. So if they're going downhill, you can go downhill slowly, and it's just going to take you more time to turn your life around. You have to hit that bottom. So if you're going to hit it, you might as well run right into it and hit it instead of slowing it down. Whatever, if what you're doing is not working, and if you want to do more of what's not working, then go ahead. Either that or change. It's easier if you change beforehand, but I know for me, I needed to hit where I hit to learn my lessons.